Today, I want to show you how the tone at the top of a business can increase the probability of fraud within that business. Hi, I'm Laura Vandenherk, and I work with individuals and businesses from startups to 100 million. In developed countries, there are saturated markets and pressures to operate sustainably. The tone at the top is the ethical climate and control environment that is established by the organization's leadership, and that includes the business owners. It describes how the leadership's actions, attitudes, and commitment to ethical conduct can shape the organization's overall culture and influence its behavior. So the tone at the top, when it is not healthy, it's negative, or it's toxic, it is much like that of a dysfunctional family. I'm going to show you 3 examples of toxicity. 1, communication. When communication goes from the giver to a receiver and it is not two-way. When communication is yelling and it is loud, it usually is full of emotions when it's yelling, and it's not giving direction. It's not for any other purpose than to get the giver's emotions out. When communication is accusatory and it is accusing the receiver of something and not taking their own responsibility for what is going on, this is toxic communication. 2, emotional support. When leadership does not give their employees emotional support, we are humans, we all have emotions, we are not devoid of them, and we can't be made to feel like we are. And when there is no emotional support given by leadership, this might just be the case. When an employee goes to leadership and is telling them about another employee and is told to stop crying and whining. When leadership is not giving time off to make a phone call for a personal, family, emotional emergency, same thing, toxic. 3rd is controlling behavior. Controlling behavior can happen in lots of ways. 1 is by micromanaging the conversation, and when an employee is talking, you talk over that employee constantly, and they can never get their point out, and you're micromanaging the conversation and the employee. If you were to follow an employee around in your business and see what they do and then micromanage what they are doing, that is a controlling behavior, and controlling behaviors lend themselves to toxic environments. All of these three things, communication, lack of emotional support, and micromanaging or controlling behaviors, lend themselves to toxic environments. Leadership needs to, or are, role models. And as role models, they should be positive role models for the organization in order to cultivate a positive culture. And with a positive culture, you will influence with positive behaviors, and that decreases the incidence of fraud. When you are ready to sign up for time spots, free time spots with me in office hours, visit my website at www.nakedacresfarmstead.ca, go to the booking tab, choose Zoom or phone call, and remember, time spots with me are for free until July 11th, 2025. And I'll see you next year after that. Remember to like and share this video, and cheers, folks. Have a great day.